Hey y'all, we are here in Marble Falls, Texas, and rather than shopping for the next 4 hours and spending a bunch of money and fighting a whole bunch of people, I'm doing all my shopping on Amazon, and I would recommend shopping online versus in person. You beat all the crowds and get the same deals. Anyways, we are headed to a 20-acre off-road place called Falling Waters. Never been here before. I've had the Jeep Wrangler in the Rocky Mountains. I've had the Jeep Wrangler off-road in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it did amazing. I actually was able to stay in two-wheel drive a lot of the time when I was up there, especially in the Rocky Mountains, just outside of Idaho Springs. So we are going to go on an adventure. It's been raining here all day, so we'll see what happens, and we'll hopefully not get stuck. See you in a sec. Alright y'all, we are here. We are fixing to take some trails off-road here, and there seem to be some pretty gnarly looking Jeep Wranglers that look like they were ready to climb Mount Everest earlier, and so we'll see what happens. Y'all, this is a blast, even though the weather, even though the weather is brutal. We are in Falling Waters, and we are tearing it up. That's actually my cousin, my wife's side of the family, Lee, and the Toyota 4Runner in front of us. Sorry for grunting and groaning. If you can't see the ground in front of us, it is straight rock, and it's brutal. Oh, there we go. Yep. I don't have a stabilizer, so you're feeling the effects of the trail. I just tried to park my front tire up on one of those big rocks, and it's a little too wet, so that didn't work out too well. Yeah, so
that's all we have to say about that.
Yeah, let's just say I've got a permanent reminder of this trip.
Bull Run, it's called. Watch yourself.
Whoa! Easy there, people. Well, we are on the highest point of this place, and unfortunately, you can't see anything besides my ugly brother behind me. And here's the old Jeep Wrangler and the 4Runner. Lee and Matt, say hey.
Howdy.
Lee has been on this place before, and he said you can see the whole property when it doesn't look like this. And I'm pretty positive that I have the cheapest Jeep Wrangler out here, from the looks of the lift kits and suspension and rims and tires on all the Jeeps. Literally, like 100 feet away, you can barely see lights on vehicles. I think there's something else coming up the hill here in a sec too. And it is getting really muddy out here. So we are out here absolutely having a blast, even though I just slid sideways and just stepped in a gang load of mud. Yeah, that was good. These boys are, check this out. The camera doesn't do these trails justice. This old boy's stuck a ways back. You can kind of hear him. Let me see. There you go. It is extremely muddy, and you'll have to forgive me for not keeping my eyes on the camera because I don't want to wipe out and fall on the rocks. So there's acreage and acreage and acreage of off-roading. So we are having a blast. We're fixing to go to the waterfall next. Well, we made it out. As you can tell, it's getting a little dark, and we had a blast. Didn't tear anything up too bad, so I can't wait to get a hold of all this footage. I can tell you this, the camera does not do justice for the intensity of the trails. I think my brother permanently left his fingerprints in the bar of the Jeep. Isn't that right, Jason?
That might be true.